Good morning from Freyja. It's 8:30 in the morning. We are at Fossil Bay in Sucia, and we're getting ready to take off for the day. Today's destination is going to be Bellingham. We've never been there before, so it'll be kind of interesting. And as a matter of fact, we've never actually been in that area before. So in Bellingham, we're going to meet some friends, and I'm also going to go and try and find some replacement O-rings for the Autopilot bump, because we really like our friend Otto. So first things first, we have to go up front. We have the anchor on deck. I may have said previously that we found out that the anchor actually gets interfered with the lines tying to the mooring ball, so we had to take the anchor off, at least off the bow pulpit put on the deck. So first things first, get that in the water, or get it off the deck, back in the stroller, and then we will start our procedure to leave. So yeah, looking forward to it. A little bit of a cloudy day. Here's hoping that the ocean state is halfway decent. I do think based on the forecast, the swells should be in our direction that we're going. So hopefully that's truly the case. Well, we will report back in a little bit. Awesome. We are leaving Fossil Bay
on Sucia Island.
And Kathy did a bang-up job of getting us released from the mooring ball. That was good.
It was a knotted mess, but I managed.
The anchor was a bit of a pain, to say the least, but that's okay also. And so right now we're just kind of walking out at no wake speeds, just so we don't disturb people's moorage and anchorage, which we personally never like. So, but yeah, so now we're going to be heading out, see what it looks like out there. It's a little overcast, but hopefully
it's almost a little foggy even then.
Hopefully the seas will be in our favor. So the saying goes, about to find out.
Awesome.
Sucia is behind us right now. We're heading towards the north side of Sucia Island. It was pretty calm, and it looks like we may have some little swells out here. It doesn't look bad at all. So the current is messing us a little bit because it's going pretty much, I would say, quartering us from the port side. But I think once we get past Mateo and start heading out to Bellingham Bay, that the current may end up being on our side. So we'll see. Although right up front, there's a nice rip that we're looking at, and it's always interesting to see what happens every time we cross one of these rips.
Yeah.
Whether it's going to help you or hurt you. So we are actually going sideways right now, compliments of the current. So we're going to most likely just power it up here real quick and just try to get past it so we're pointing in the right direction before we literally run into Sucia Island over here. So there's another big tide rip that's ahead of us here.
Oh yeah.
And so we don't want to take that on the sideways. So here we go. So it's a little roly-poly out here. We just try to get past the Sucia but Mateo. But I'm not sure how good it's going to be off plane. Because we really have quartering seas here right now, so it's not super great. I think part of the challenge is that we have a wide expanse of water on both sides of us. Okay, so we are actually crossing the Rosario Strait, which explains why it's so lumpy. Ahead of us is Sucia Island on the starboard side. So we'll most likely continue at these speeds until we get there. It's pretty rough out here. So that's a lesson well learned for me personally. So especially when you're going perpendicular to it, that's a little exciting, to say the least. I know Kathy's a little excited. I'm just hiding it well.
Hiding it better than I am, I'm sure.
So yeah. Anyway, so we'll report back here in a bit. But yeah, it's a pretty exciting crossing, that's for sure.
What is that saying? It's a great day at sea, Captain.
Yeah. And a friend of mine, Larry, likes to say, he says, it ain't an adventure until at some point you're not feeling super comfortable about what you're doing. So, geez. Okay, we're out.
On to the adventure.
Well, that was exciting. So pretty much full tilt between Matea and the entrance to Lumi Channel. A bunch of water coming over the bow, and not just spray, but water this time. So yeah, I obviously misjudged what the sea condition was going to be like. And even reading weather reports and whatever, that doesn't really, it's a best guess in that behalf. I was looking at 1.5 feet, 3-second interval whales. Maybe that's what it was. They always look bigger when you're actually in them and they're tossing you around. So, okay. So anyway, good news. We made it to Lumi Channel in one piece. The boat made it to Lumi Channel in one piece. And we'll chuck this one up to experience. So
that's right. My heart's beat's coming down a little bit, so
yep.
The adrenaline rush is leaving me.
Thank goodness. So.
Anyway.
Okay, awesome. We'll check in a little bit. We are about 7.5 miles out from our destination, going down Hale Passage. Yeah, it looks a little foggy out there, to say the least. So we do have our radar running right now, so we can hopefully see anything coming towards us. So, and as a precaution, I've turned my nav lights on also. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. At least this is a little bit more comfortable. We're back to our affectionate term, bob speed. So we'll check in here in a little bit. One thing that is kind of interesting is going to be, after all this 200, 300, 400, 500 foot passages, we're now in fairly shallow areas. I mean, there's 35 feet here, and it's going to get shallower. So, not that we're worried, because we have, we draft 2.5 feet, so not a problem. More as a kind of a point of kind of like, huh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Good deal. Okay, we'll catch up in a sec. Awesome. So we are crossing the Portage Island Point here. It gets a little shallow, so we're going to be paying attention. We're a little curious. There's a Coast Guard cutter that we saw kind of fly by and then fly back in the opposite direction, and now he's headed towards us. So we may be having some company on board here soon, which is not a problem. We don't mind. We definitely appreciate what these guys do for the mariners out here. So saying goes, we'll see. Maybe not. Awesome. We have rounded Portage Island, and now we're pointing straight towards Bellingham Bay. As you can see, really can't see much straight ahead of us, so it seems pretty calm. We have a little bit of countercurrent. We're losing about a knot of speed at this point in time. But just to clarify, the Coast Guard did not come and visit us afterwards, even though I was under the impression that they might. First year, we actually got stopped by the Coast Guard between Orcas and Sucia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Super nice. Check things out. Always good. That was pretty awesome. So, anyway, we'll report in shortly. Awesome. So we are approaching squally calm Marina. So we got to slip here for a couple of nights. Pretty uneventful once we got off the Strait of Rosario Strait. It's been pretty uneventful. A little foggy, a little overcast, a little fun navigating by a compass versus being able to actually see a landmark on the shore. But it's all good practice, so we will go ahead and get in here, and we will check in once we're all nicely tied up. Awesome.
I'm going to see if I can figure it out too. So we come in, it's the day moorage. We got all these docks here.
Okay, where's it at?
So here's where we're coming in right here.
Yep, where's our dock?
It's either going to be here or here. So when you come around.
This corner?
Yeah.
Like this dock here, or?
I don't know. Might be. Is this 12?
Okay, go ahead and get the lines ready.
Yep. Or it could be, yeah.
The vessel ramble on, south side of Tender Island.
that gate 12? Oh, that's a private dock, Mo.
Okay.
So that's private dock. That's the hotel dock. So we're passing the hotel dock.
There's this right here. Here, let me look at the map.
So
Right
this
there. There's these right here, I think.
yeah, there should be a gap.
Yep.
And then there's that. And so then or it can be the, might be, wow, let's just say, guest stop there. Gate 12, does that say 12 on it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So I think you can probably dock anywhere along there on the 12. Okay?
Okay. This video, hit subscribe and give us a big like down below. Thanks for watching.